So welcome to Mallory Park then. It's the final round of 2014. The Aprilia 450s lined up behind me here in Parc Ferme. But the first race in action, the Aprilia Superteens. They're there for race one. I'm off to the commentary box.
Here we go then, the final round of 2014 and the Aprilia Superteens line up on the grid. The champion, Rory Skinner, not here today, and we should just bid him congratulations because he won't be racing in this championship next year, of course, the champion, but he has just made his way into the Red Bull Rookies, having been selected from 109 entries. So very well done to Rory. Georgina Poulton, who's second in the championship, also not here. So an excellent opportunity for those that are third, fourth, fifth in the championship, and newcomers, of course, to get themselves some trophies here today. A bit of a damp morning, however, here at Mallory Park for the closer. It's Cameron Fraser on pole position, though, number 66 at best, qualifying for him ahead of Shane Faber, Dan Drayton and Tristan Finocchiaro. Superb for these guys to be starting from the front row. Away we go then into turn one, and TJ Tom's got himself off to a good start. Number 24, there's Shane Faber also. Oh, and that's pole man Cameron Fraser, and his first pole position here on TV day, and that is not the way you want it to end. Cameron, such a shame for him. He's actually in with an outside chance of still picking up some big prizes in the Nitro Newcomers for this season. His race over at turn one. Down into Edwinas then. That just gives you an example of how slippery it is. Faber, it is that leads from TJ Toms, number 7, then 34. Daniel Drayton. Daniel is good in these conditions. He won in a very wet Anglesey. 44 is Ed Best. 46, Daniel Booth. Probably you'd be looking at Best and Booth as the class of the field here. But these conditions do throw up a result or two. A few feet off pegs going into the hairpin. Miles Wasley there, number 8. On the KJD racing Aprilia, not been his weekend so far. There's Tristan Finocchiaro, number 58. His hero, of course, no surprises there. Marco Simoncelli. Across the line we go. Faber, it is that leads from TJ Toms and Dan Drayton. Dan Drayton, the most experienced of that bunch. He was a newcomer last year, but he is a race winner this year already. The two ahead of him are yet to have ever won an outright race, so this could be some effort here. Faber and Toms, by the way, number 24 and 7, both newcomers this year, and the newcomer championship is still up for grabs. Daniel Booth leads that coming into this final day. Shane Faber there, number 24, is second overall, but this is some effort from him, and with Daniel Booth a bit further back, this is an opportunity here for Shane Faber. TJ Toms, he's shown glimpses of magic so far this year. He's been strong at certain circuits, not so strong elsewhere, but he's young and he's got a big future ahead of him, despite the fact he's just ran slightly wide going into Shaw's hairpin there, number 7, with normally yellow wheels, but he's opted for the standard wheels for this race. There's Dan Drayton, number 34, rider from Scunthorpe, who has had an excellent second half to this season and is in with a shout here of getting himself a top 4 finish in the championship overall. He's really lifted himself up that leaderboard over the last few rounds. So no Rory Skinner, no Georgie Poulton, and so these three here fighting it out for very important race victory. And there's TJ Toms just pulling out of the slipstream of Shane Faber, around Gerard, flat out on those Aprilia Superteen machines. And then down into Edwin is this left-right. This will be very, very slippery around here. Onto the power we go. You can see the dry line there is okay. A bit of a look over the shoulder there from Shane Faber, and he'll see that he's got around about half a second over Dan Drayton. Around the S's again, flat out on these 125cc production Aprilia motorcycles. They're only about 30-ish brake horsepower, these bikes, so get on the power pretty early. That said, can hindsight these. We've seen it done before, and in these conditions, certainly you can come a cropper. There's number 52, further back, Oliver O'Flaherty from Bristol, and this will be his first time at Mallory, just losing out a bit there, but back to the front we go, and on the wet stuff there for Shane Faber as he tips it into Gerard's corner. Toms there, TJ Toms in second place, number 7, just shadowing him, finding a way past possibly here as we go down onto the Gerard straight, just a short straight here, but if you've got the drive from Gerard's like TJ Toms has, what's going on there? He's tapping his seat unit, is he? Surely he can't be telling him to stay behind. I'm not sure what's going on there. The JDF rider, number 24, Shane Faber, got some sort of a problem maybe. Not sure what's going on there. We'll have to find out a bit later on. TJ Tom then it is that leads from Shane Faber. Both of these guys newcomers. Then it's Dan Drayton in third place. Coming up to the hairpin now. Faber just settles into second place there. Various lines being taken into Shaw's hairpin. You can take the tight entry because you've got the bus stop shortly after, so you don't lose too much. But Dan Drayton there in third place, doing everything he can to close up. Tristan Finocchiaro is further back, having a good battle for fourth with Dan Booth. There is number 88. That's Jack Reed, a newcomer who's been improving over the last couple of rounds. There's Tristan Finocchiaro and Danny Booth. Danny Booth, the green wheels, number 46, currently the Nitro Newcomer Championship leader. Nitro Newcomers, by the way, first season of racing. Some of them have got their rookie vests on. That is for the absolute newcomers. They've probably only been racing for a few rounds. The other newcomers have ditched their orange vests. They don't like hanging on to those orange bibs for too long. The moment they get the opportunity to ditch those, they do. You have to have finished a certain amount of races to get rid of that orange vest, so they are newcomers. Finocchiaro then there, number 58, half English, half Italian. Leg dangling, Rossi style. Oh, but he's being done here around. That's a long way round there from Danny Booth, number 46. Doesn't work out this time. Cameron Tenzing-Jenkins having a reasonable weekend. He's up inside the top 8. Ed Best maybe not quite on song here in these tricky conditions, but back to the front we go. TJ Toms, number 7, there, just passed on the start-finish straight by Shane Faber. Nice move there as he goes up the inside, but TJ Toms is carrying all the corner speed, going around the outside. Oh, lovely stuff there. Of course, these guys are on full wets if they want. It's been declared a full wet race. Therefore, you have the option. It's up to you. You can go out there on dries if you dare, but you are allowed to use wet tyres in these conditions. You can even stick a wet front on if you want. Oh, and I said you could high side an Aprilia Superteen, and that is how you do it. Shane Faber there. Oh, I hope he's okay, because he has done some air miles out of Ed Wieners, the JDF rider, and he looks a bit hurt here, number 24, the Marshals. Let's have a look at that. They're running to his assistance. That is a proper high side. That will hurt. Oh, he has gone some distance there. Well, they bounce well. The youngsters, we have got red flags. We hope Shane Faber's okay. That will, though, in turn hand the newcomer championship to Danny Booth. TJ Tom's the overall winner then. Dan Drayton takes second place. Finocchiaro inherits third. Then it's Booth, Ed Best, and CTJ in sixth place. Winner overall then, there he is. TJ Toms ahead of Dan Drayton and Tristan Finocchiaro, and is, of course, the newcomer winner ahead of Booth and Jack Scott.
Third place in the first Nitro Newcomers race here, the final round. Jack, great to have you up here. You look like you're happy with that, with your orange vest on, first season, and a great podium.
Yeah, it's good. I was really on my own, really, going around the race. It's a decent race, yeah.
And looking forward to next season?
Yeah, it's going to be good, yeah.
Anyone to thank at all?
Mum, Dad, Aprilia, Superteen, Dunlop, Honda Shop, and Rocco.
Well done to you. We'll move on to Daniel Booth now. Daniel, it's always a shame to see other riders falling off, and obviously we wish Shane all the best, but you've had a reasonable weekend, you've had a good season, and you're the Nitro Newcomer champion. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. I would have rather Shane stayed on and got a second or a third or whatever, but yeah, I'm really happy to get the championship. That's what I was aiming for, so yeah, really happy with that.
And obviously throughout the season you've had a lot of people to thank as well.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mum and dad, Motrack Racing for running me in the team. They've really helped out. Design Iteration, Longson Batteries, Motor Loyal, and everyone else, Aprilia, Fun Sport, Dunlop, and everyone else who helped me.
Well done, Danny. Move on now to Tristan Finocchiaro. Tristan, always, well, we've seen you racing for a while now, but you've not always managed to get yourself up onto this rostrum. You must be delighted with this at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's been a while. Should have been a win, really. We know Rory and Georgina here, but kept going. Had a good battle with Danny, and Edmund, I think, was in there as well. But yeah, I mean, keep pushing for the next one. Maybe get a win.
Anyone to thank at all?
Yeah, Transmit Group, Automatic Tours, Wrench Motorcycles, Redditch Tigers, Wiz, Absolute Coatings, Redditch Shop Blasting, Jesus. Dunlop, Aprilia and Thundersport.
Well done to you, Tristan, and we'll see you for the next one. Moving on to Dan Drayton now. Dan, you had a good day yesterday. You're back on the podium again today. A great final round for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of just clicked with me this final round. Happy to say that it's working well. I'm enjoying the track and enjoying the battles. That's something that we've been looking for all year, and I mean, the battles have been great.
And this is your chance now to thank everyone for the year as well.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, obviously, I'd like to thank Mum and Dad for being amazing and helping me out all year. And then I'd like to thank Pewterline, Locate Metal Supplies, Q Hotels, and Dan Page, Body Repairs. But yeah, and Dunlop, Aprilia and Thundersport. But thank you very much. It was a good year.
Thank you. Cheers, Daniel. Now we'll move on to not just the Nitro Newcomer winner, but the outright race winner overall, TJ Toms. What a race that was for you.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I was having a battle all the way through with Shane. He kept on getting me going into Gerard's, but I managed to get the drive round him and then outbrake him into Edwina's. So, but it was a brilliant race.
Enjoyed your season?
Yeah, we've had a couple ups and downs, but overall I think it's been a good season. I'm just really happy that I got to take the overall win.
Now I know you've got a long list there of people to thank, so I'll let you get underway with that.
First of all, can I thank Sean Wynn for being absolutely amazing. Whenever I feel down, he always lifts my spirits, and he's just amazing. And then I'd like to thank my mum and dad for being absolutely brilliant, because I wouldn't be racing without them. So thank you, mum and dad. Thank you to my nan and granddad as well, because they've bought me a new bike, so thank you very much to them. Gary from PCL and You Save Motorcycle Tyres, Skills Direct, K&B Motors, Munchkins Catering, Steve Windsor, SRC, Mac Tools, and anybody else that has helped me in any way through the season, and Aprilia, Dunlop and Thundersport.
We'll keep hold of that bit of paper because we've got another race to go. Well done.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, folks. Coming up after the break, race 1 from the Bridgestone Super Twins and Mini Twins. To Mallory Park for the final day of the championship Thundersport GB. The Aprilia Superteens, the last time we'll see them for 2014. Cameron Fraser, well, he'll be looking to make it further than turn 1. That's where he crashed out from pole position in race 1. Dan Drayton there, he was on the podium in race 1. Tristan Finocchiaro also on the front row. Drier now though than we had earlier on. Shane Faber, incidentally, who crashed that massive high side. We understand that he may have suffered a broken collarbone, so our best wishes are sent to Shane, JDF Aprilia Super Team rider. We hope to see him back out racing again next year. Away from the line we go then for the teeny bops, and it is going to be Dan Drayton possibly with the advantage, or is it TJ Toms? Yes, Toms with the yellow wheels, number 7, gets the whole shot into turn 1 at Gerard's. As we just see there, Matt Bauer, number 78, a newcomer with the orange bib on at the somewhere near the back there. Obviously, complete newcomer to racing at the moment. He will make a lot of progress. Ed Best there, however, number 44, looking to challenge TJ Toms immediately. I'll put my teeth back in. Ed Best, who is guaranteed 3rd place overall in the Aprilia Super Teen Championship, and is on to some great stuff in the future, I'm sure. There's Cameron Tenzing Jenkins, number 73. He was a newcomer last year. This is his 2nd full season of racing. And we see again there number 52, Oliver O'Flaherty ahead of 78, Matt Bauer, newcomer to racing. It's always great to see how these newcomers progress. Most of the guys at the front of this race were, when they first started, absolute newcomers, and probably at the back themselves. You did get the odd exceptions, such as Rory Skinner, who came in and was quick off the mark. But Rory's not here today, and neither is Georgina Polden. If you've just joined us, it is Skinner that is the champion of 2014. He'll be racing in the Red Bull Rookie Championship next year, flying the flag for Great Britain. The young Scotsman is off on various trips around the world to follow the MotoGP paddock, so good luck to Rory. There is Ed Best though, and he takes the lead ahead of TJ Toms here in this Aprilia 16 race. Dan Drayton is in 3rd place. His championship, which has been run by Ian and Myra Newton now for so many years, so successful, of course famous for introducing us to the likes of Casey Stoner, Chaz Davies, Cal Crutchlow, the list goes on. When you see British stars, and not always British, of course, Stoner, of course, hailing from Australia, going on to greatness. They've probably started here, and Thundersport GB has been a part of it for the last 6 seasons. We crowned Fraser Rogers champion back in 08. He's gone on to Racing World Supersport. Wayne Ryan in 09 was the champion. He's in the Spanish Championship at the moment. Chrissy Rouse, of course, won this championship in 2010. He then went on to win the Triumph Triple Challenge, and now is racing at European Superstock level. Joe Francis in 2011, Aprilia Superteen champion. He's winning British Championship races. Lewis Rollo, you're seeing at the moment in 450 races, and he's winning them. He was the 2012 champion. Then last year's champion, Zach Corduroy, again going the 450 route. So you win this championship, you're usually onto a winner. And not just the winners either. Normally the guys in second place. Oh my word. Well, unless there must be a problem for Daniel Booth. Either that or the sat-nav's packed in, because he just took a right turn over at the S's there. And he looked like he was going pretty quick as well through there. So Danny Booth has gone out of this race. He's already confirmed as Nitro Newcomer champion for 2014, but that was very odd indeed. Whether or not he's noticed that his bike's giving up the ghost. Of course, it is a 2-stroke. Oh, and there's a rider that is giving up the ghost. That bike is has run out of juice. Probably not literally. Of course, these... oh, that's Cameron Fraser again. What a disastrous day. His first ever pole position on TV, on the cameras. A crash in turn 1 and a mechanical failure is not what you want on your CV. Back to the front of this race, though. And Ed Best, number 44, who's going to be third in the championship, is looking to win the final race of the season ahead of TJ Toms. Further back, that is number 9, Connor Thompson, up ahead of number 8, Miles Wasley. Wasley on the KJD Racing Aprilia has confirmed that he will be racing in the Superteens again next year with a view to trying to win the championship. KJD Racing will also be running Curtis Drew again in the 450s, and Daniel Booth will be moving into the 450s as well. So we look forward to seeing how those guys progress. But still on the matter of this final Aprilia Superteen race of the season to go here for these riders aged 12 to 18. The riders going well. Jack Reed is up in time inside the top 6. Nitro Newcomer number 88. Thomas Burnett is running well inside the top 8, as well as Connor Thompson and Miles Wasley, we saw a moment ago. Oh dear! And there's a rider down there at Ed Wieners. Now, who is that? It's Danny Booth. So he's come... Well, how on earth is that happening? I think what he must have done is come in, made an adjustment, gone back out, and then crashed. So whatever adjustment was made has not been the right one. That's a shame for Danny. Very odd circumstances there for Daniel Booth, who's out of this race for definite this time. This is the battle for the race win, though, for the final race of the season. TJ Toms, the yellow machine there. Sorry, yellow wheels and sort of yellow trim with the helmet and the leathers. Trying to find a way past Ed Best there. And that's about to put a lap on Alex Wood there. Completely fresh newcomer to this series. We'll see more of him next year on its last lap for the Aprilia Superteens for 2014. Who will it be? Best or Toms? Daniel Drayton in third, of course, will be hoping that maybe they run into some trouble and he can pick up the win. He's back there in third, ahead of Cameron Tenting-Jenkins, who's having an excellent final race of the season. Jack Reed at the moment is on for 5th place. That'll be his best result. He's going to be on the... Oh, Tristan Finocchiaro's gone down. Oh, Finocchiaro, number 58, is out of the race, and it's a bit of a strop there on, and he's not too happy. He's not going to play a part in this final stage. He wasn't threatening these guys at the front. Who's going to get it? Will TJ Toms have anything left in? Blimey, he went so quick into short hairpin there, and he's running out of chances now. Ed Best, it looks like, is going to have this, and it's all about the drive out of the chicane here. Clear yourself for those curves, and Ed Best is going to do it. He's third in the championship for 2014, but he wins the final race that he enters as an Aprilia Superteen ahead of a rampaging TJ Toms at this final event here at Mallory Park. Third place will go to Daniel Drayton, and then in 4th place, a good result there for CTJ, Cameron Tenting-Jenkins. Jack Reed, 5th place, best ever finish for young Jack, the Nitro newcomer, and Miles Wasley gets himself on the newcomer podium as well with that 6th place finish overall. Top 3 then, Ed Best, TJ Toms and Dan Drayton. And in the newcomers, TJ on the top step again from Jack Reed and Miles Wasley. We will catch up with those guys in a bit. But these are the points at the end of the season. Skinner wins it from Georgina Polden and Ed Bez. Dan Drayton in the end does manage to get 4th ahead of Daniel Booth, and it's Tristan Finocchiaro in 6th place. And in the Nitro newcomers, Booth, the champion from Faber, Wasley, Cameron Fraser 4th place. Then it's TJ Toms in 5th, and Jack Reed a solid 6th overall.
3rd place in the Nitro newcomers, Miles Wasley. Miles, you confirmed 3rd in the championship for the newcomers as well, so it's been a positive first year of racing for you.
Yeah, it's been a not so good weekend really. It's good that I finished 3rd in the newcomers and won it. Well, I come 3rd overall, so I'm happy with that. But
I know that you're looking to do the Superteens again next year, so maybe you can fight for the title overall.
yeah, I'm doing Superteens next year, so hopefully I can get on the big podium step next year and win it.
Anyone to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mum and dad, Aprilia Dunlop Funsport, KJD Racing, Repcast Racing, and that's it, thank you.
Well done to you, Miles. We move on to 2nd in the Nitro newcomers, and a new face for us, Jack Reed. Jack, it's the perfect way to end a first season in racing. Your first podium, how happy are you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this season, had a really good season, and looking forward to next year.
Anyone to thank at all?
I'd like to thank Dubman Aggregates, Covers, Penfold Verrill, Motrack Racing, my mum and my dad, and Dunlop Aprilia Thundersport.
Well done to you, Jack. I hope to see you again soon. Daniel, I bet you remember your first Aprilia Superteen interview. You're getting a bit more used to them now. A good, final weekend and a decent season for you. 4th overall in the championship.
4th overall in championship. Happy in that. That's what we wanted to do. Started off in 6th, managed to claim 5th out of the last one, and then managed to get 4th in that one. But yeah, worked hard for it this season, and we're all happy. Everyone's worked hard, and everything's come together, so we're happy, yeah.
2nd place overall. TJ's just trying to work out exactly what he's got to say here. You got two big trophies there. A really good final round. Well, it's your best final round of the season. You've not done better than this all year, so perfect timing.
We was hoping to do it early on in the season, but there's no better way to end the season than to end on a high. So I'm really pleased. Had an amazing battle with Dan, with Ed, all the way through. He just nipped me at the last minute. But it was a good race.
Ed, this season it's been a fantastic one for you. Of course, you've been in the Superteens now for a while, but is there any better way of ending 2014 than with a race win?
No, that's it.
Great battle with TJ there.
Yeah, great battle with TJ, so dicing every lap, go past, go back past, just managed to get him on the last corner, so close to the line. It's just unreal, that race. Can't wait for next season.
You've been battling with the top guys. Rory and Georgina not here this weekend, but you've had some fantastic tussles with them over the season. I'm sure you've got a lot of people to thank as well.
Yeah, Steve Holbrook from Sim Cirrus IT, Rebecca, his wife, also, Mark, Bryn, Ben, my dad, my mum, my grampy, my grandma, Pumpkin Print, Spender's Motorcycles and Harbour Autos.
Well, that's it from us here at Mallory Park and indeed for the 2014 season. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you bright and early 2015.